feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason if they want to go.
Hi everybody, so welcome to the channel. I'm gonna be doing something a little different today. I'm gonna be reviewing the electric Dodge Charger. The electric Dodge Charger is the next car that they're gonna be coming out with. Recently, not too long ago, they discontinued the gas engine Charger, which a lot of people kind of, there was like mixed feelings about it. But right after the news, they came out with this electric Charger that they're talking about they're going to be coming out with. This is from Engadget. They're saying Dodge says its all electric Charger concept is as loud as gas powered muscle cars. I think the word concept is an important word that a lot of people are missing. Now, what is a concept? A concept is a plan or an intention. So because it is a concept, that doesn't mean this is actually how it's going to look, but you never know. When Dodge CEO Tim Kuniskis first talked about releasing an American e-muscle last year, he said the company vehicle will tear up the streets and not the planet. So while reading this, can you really consider this a muscle car? Because like really, honestly, at the end of the day, what is really making it a muscle car if it's electric? What do you consider a muscle car? I'm not really too sure. If you're talking about speed, I doubt this is going to be faster than a Tesla. If you're talking about sound, electric cars don't really make sound. So is it the look? Are we gonna have to redefine what a muscle car is when it comes down to electric vehicles? So a spokesperson said this car that we're seeing right here is very close to production. All right, so that means that when this car comes out, it's pretty much gonna look like this, but of course there's gonna be certain things that they're gonna have to make changes to make it street legal, right? As usual. Let's see what else it's saying. So it's two-door. So it's gonna have a 800 volt Banshee. I don't know if I'm saying that word right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's
Banshee.
Saying it's gonna have an 800 volt Banshee propulsion system. Okay, Dodge is saying that the Banshee is more powerful than the engine of a Hellcat. Now that's pretty big to say for them to be saying that, because if they're comparing it like this, then they're gonna, the customers is gonna hold them to that. Okay, so they're saying here the electric Charger was designed to be loud, just like its gas-powered counterparts. The company actually... So one issue that a lot of people have when it comes down to electric cars is the sound, right? It doesn't make any sound. And a lot of car companies been trying to do stuff to please the market when it comes down to the sound. A lot of people are traditional, they're used to their engine, their gas engine cars. And when they press the pedal, we can't even say hit the gas anymore, right? But when they press the pedal, they're expected to hear, the engine roar every time they're going. But with an electric car, you don't hear that. It's just quiet. And a lot of people don't like that. That's one thing that a lot of people get turned off by. But it seems like Dodge found a way to get around that, right? It seems like they're answering that issue that a lot of people have. They're saying that the company actually put an exhaust on the vehicle, even though it doesn't need one, and the only thing it emits is sound. So it seems like they equipped this car with something that's going to produce a sound. But my thing is, how does it actually sound? Does it really sound like an engine, like an exhaust, or is it going to sound computeristic? Because if it's going to sound computeristic, like it's coming out of a speaker, people are not going to really people may not adapt to it, maybe after some time, but in the beginning, people may not like it. Everything in the beginning is going to be compared to the old Dodge Charger, so they have to be really careful with what they're doing, right? They're also saying that the exhaust sound coming from the electric car is as equal as the Hellcat. So just because it may be as loud as the Hellcat doesn't mean it's going to sound like the Hellcat, and that's the problem. And that's something that people are really good with their words, and they could say certain things to mix up their words to make it sound good, but the reality is sometimes it could be different. So they're saying that the way that the sound is made possible is by pushing the EV sound through an amplifier and tuning chamber. We have a video right here that we're about to check out, and we're going to see some different angles of the car, and in this video it also has like the sound, right? So we're going to check that out. Let me get my headphones. So this is how it looks. This is it. I'm not gonna lie, I like the overall look of the car, but I don't like the grille. There's like a few things about the car that I don't really like, and as the video is going through, I'm gonna point them out. But the overall, I do like the overall. It looks different, right? It doesn't look like a regular electric car. That's one thing that a lot of car companies is trying to get around. They're trying to give people the traditional feel, but a futuristic product, right? And I think this is what Dodge is trying to get to. So this is the front of the car. I don't like the grille. I really don't like the grille, but you know, let's keep watching. Okay, so the side profile, I like the side profile. It looks nice. It looks nice from the side. One question that I do have is the door handles. Is it going to be like a Tesla? Is it going to slide out? Is it going to be one of those door handles that you press one end and then the other end pops out and then you grab it and pull it open? I really don't know. Okay, see the grill, there's something about the grill I just can't get over. I don't like it. And one thing that I noticed when I was doing like a little bit of research before starting this video is that this piece right here is somewhat of a spoiler, right? It looks like they put a spoiler on the front of the car and my brain just can't wrap around that. I don't like that. Okay, see now this is the back of the car. The back of the car looks really nice. It looks this looks like a nice car. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you're driving and this car is in front of you at night, you're not gonna know that this is an electric car, right? This looks like a Dodge. It has a Dodge taillights, so like it looks like a Dodge. This car is gonna be right in front of you. You're not gonna know what it is. These angles, the side and the back, is the selling point. I really feel that way because as you're watching the video, you'll notice that they're spending more time. They'll show the front little, you know, here and there, but they'll spend more time showing the side and the back. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, right? The front spoiler. I don't like how this looks. I really don't. You know, this is supposed, if this is a spoiler, it's supposed to be on the back of the car. It's not supposed to be on the front. And for some reason, every time I look at this car now, it makes me think of, have you ever seen that cartoon where it's like a cat and it has a head on both sides? That's what this is kind of giving me the feel of. Like it looks like it has two backs. It doesn't look like it have a grill in the back. Okay, look, you can't argue. You can't argue with that, man. You can't argue with the back. Look at it. Look how much time they're spending showing the back. This is a selling point. Again, look at the tail light. The selling point. Okay, so here I'm really liking the rims. I don't know if they're going to be an option for people to buy, but you know, the rims are really nice. The spokes, I love the spokes. You know, I really wish that these spokes extended more to the rubber of the tires, but you know, overall it looks really nice. Now on concept cars, I don't really pay too much attention to the side mirrors because a lot of times in concept cars, the side mirrors always end up being changed a lot of the time, so I can't really give too much of a review on this because they may look totally different when the car comes out in production, but right here it looks nice. All right, so again, you know, if you turn, I'm assuming these are like daytime running lights. If you turn these red, it's gonna look like the back of the car. It doesn't even look like the front. So that rumbling sound, I wonder if that's coming from the car or if that's just the sound in the auditorium. You hear it? It looks nice. It looks nice. Is a nice, and from this angle the grill doesn't look so bad. The grill doesn't look so bad from this angle. It looks like you can't even tell this is electric. You cannot tell this is an electric car. I'm not. Wait, is that how it sounds? Hold on, let me rewind that. Hold on. That almost passed right by me. Hold on. Let's hear it. I'm not really liking how it sounds. I understand that they put an exhaust system in there to give it a real sound, but the problem is that the sound is coming from a motor, something that's spinning, and it sounds like that. It doesn't sound like a gargling engine. It just sounds like a motor. It doesn't sound like a true exhaust. Let me rewind it. And it also sounds like it still sounds like it's coming from a speaker. It doesn't sound like it's coming. It still sounds like it's coming. It still sounds like it's coming from a speaker. There goes the back. That selling point. There goes that selling point right there. Okay, so this is the inside of the car. Now, when it comes down to the inside of the car, I don't really pay too much attention to it when it's a concept car, because again, a lot of the times the inside of the car on a concept car, it gets changed. It gets really changed out. Like they try to make it look really futuristic. When they go into production, a lot of times it changes. But I will say that the dashboard, it looks like it may come out in production. So I'm thinking this column right here with the screens, I'm assuming that this is how it's really going to look. And if so, that's nice. It really looks nice. And when it comes down to the steering wheel, I think the steering wheel is going to come out in production. That's a nice steering wheel. The seats, no, I think the seats are going to change. I don't think the seats are going to stay in production. One part that I noticed that I'm not really liking is these lights right here. I wish it was just like a straight light bar and not like lights with these little lines in it. I'm not really feeling that, but it is what it is. All right, so that's that. So we've seen how that looks, right? So just to do a comparison, so just for some comparison, I'm gonna pull up the current gas engine charger. All right, so this is what year is this? This is a 2019 Dodge Charger. Now this looks nice. I like it. I really like how this looks. But just looking at it side by side, the 2019 Dodge Charger looks like a muscle car. Like if you had to compare these two, the one on the right looks more like a muscle car. I'm not gonna lie. This picture right here, this picture shows exactly what this front spoiler is going to be doing, right? I guess it's supposed to help with aerodynamics. So you see these lines right here as it flows under the spoiler, over the hood and over the windshield. It keeps the front of the car down to help it cut through the air a little better, right? They're also saying that total capacity should exceed 700 horsepower, which is really good. They're also saying that this electric charger will travel 800 kilometers. So 800 kilometers is about 500 miles. You know, so this video right here is from a spectator that was at the event and they had a chance to record the car. See, look, I'm not the only one. The title says, first look at new electric Dodge Charger with fake exhaust noise. It's not just me. You see what I'm saying? Fake exhaust noise. Everybody, it just doesn't sound real. I'm still not feeling that sound. Now, I was watching Lou. And Lou was saying that maybe the way the phone was picking up the sound wasn't really picking up the full sound of the exhaust. But honestly, I still, you know, he could be right. Maybe the phone is not really picking up the full bass of the exhaust. Let's check out another angle. There was somebody else who put out a video on it. You hear the feedback right there on the spot. People are liking it.
That is amazing.
People like it. I'm still not feeling the sound. I'm not feeling it. This guy here in the video, he's liking it. He's liking it. You hear him. This is sick. I'm not feeling it though, because I keep talking about the exhaust. I'm going to compare the gas engine exhaust to the current one now, just so you could get some comparison of what I'm talking about. It is not going to sound the same. There's really no comparison, but I just want to show you something. Look at that exhaust. Do you hear that? Like there's no, I see what Lou is saying in regards to the phone not picking up the full bass of the car, but I'm pretty sure whoever's recording this video right here is probably using a phone as well. And the sound came out pretty clear here. Check this out. You hear that? You hear it. You hear it. The exhaust is coming through the phone. You hear it. Overall, I think it's a really good car. I think a lot of people are gonna want to buy this car because it doesn't look like a regular electric car. But that's my review on the electric Dodge Charger. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share the video. Thank you for watching.